Hey YouTube, how's it going? My son wanted me to build him a blue truck. He's only 4 right now, so that's what he wanted, with lights and everything. So picked up a Mojave cab and I'm building it for him. Blue, sanded it down so it's nice and smooth and more of a rustic look. Wrapped the hood, painted everything else. It's all pretty much together. Painted the inside of the box, around the lip. So basically that is almost complete for him. I picked up this very nice CC hand roll bar that I wanted to install as well for him in the back of the truck. So I'm gonna get on that right now. There we go, all marked out. All right. So with all these, you got to cut out the windows. regardless, if you leave the windows, you still have to cut out around the top and everything so it sets in properly for the glass. So get that all cut out here. Might as well talk about this. This hobby actually is one of my favorite things to do. I used to be into some really bad things, and I don't really want to say it on here, but I found this hobby, and it actually has kept me going. I built quite a few kits. I really like the kits instead of the RTRs. Most RTRs now come with Lexan bodies. I prefer RC4 drive trucks over most brands just because of how scale they are, what you can do with them. There's so many options out there. I've got quite a few of them stacked up here now that I've built over the years. Some have gone and been sold, some have stayed. There's certain ones that I just can't part with, even though I say I will eventually. I never end up doing. Never end up selling those ones. They're just projects that either my son has helped in some way with, or I just have some attachment to it from all the parting out and sourcing parts and everything. It's very time consuming when you want to build a scale rig. When you get down to scale details, it's very, very hard to find the proper stuff unless you want to wait on shipping for a long time because it comes out of who knows where. I ended up buying a 3D printer for a lot of stuff actually. It has it's been great for the hobby. You can print so much on it. You're not really limited as long as you know how to use Fusion 360 or other programs out there, Blender, etc. You can pretty much make anything you want. It's been really good though. I really, really love working on these scale trucks, customizing them, then running them. I run them with a few buddies, but one of my sons are really, really into these now. So almost every day we run a truck or two outside, around, down some trails. It's awesome. My other son, my oldest son that I painted this truck blue for, he actually helped paint it. That's why it's not 100%, but it's going to get scratched up anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Most of my trucks are either weathered, or I have very few shiny trucks. There's a couple builds that I've done that have been shiny, but I try and stick away from that. It makes me not want to drive the truck and get it all scratched up after putting a lot of work and effort and finding stuff for it, finding the right parts, and then just go to ruin it. I know it's the nature of the hobby, but personally, I don't want to do that. So some of them, they get driven. Every single truck of mine gets driven. It's just to the degree that it actually gets used. Whether it's driving around the backyard or something just to play with it for a bit, or taking it out rock crawling, or taking it trailing. Most of the time, trailing, rock crawling, it's not too kind on the trucks, especially when you have a rollover. Around here where I live in Canada, there's a lot of steep hills, mountains, etc. that some of my trucks have taken some tumbles down, but it is what it is. this junk. So, line it up. I like to mark out the windows. I don't like to have the side windows in my trucks, at least both of them. So, I usually put it in, line it up, mark out what I'm cutting out with that protective film on there. So when you peel off the film, you don't have a big marker mark. That really sucks. And it's just a simple cut. One. And two. Pretty. And get right up into where it's supposed to screw into, and little tiny bit of trimming right around this. Go, got a glass, and dash here. I've got to paint this still before it can go in. I did print a 3D interior out for this truck. Because right now to get the rc4wd interiors where I am is kind of hard. I ordered a couple from my hobby shop and they took quite a long time to get to me. So yeah, I've been 3D printing a few of them lately. They don't have amazing detail, but after you're done cleaning them up and painting them, this has just got the primer on it right now. So primed, ready to be sanded down, get the strings out of there, and then it can go in. And they actually look pretty good. But for now, I will give you a little look of my trucks that I'm running. Let's go here. So, I've got a C2X, that is scaled out a bit. It has the Voodoo KLR tires, KLRMs, with some Methods wheels. Got the bed packed up pretty good. Got a roll bar I welded up, put it on there. A box, just the panels, but yeah. Then another TF2. This is mainly my running truck. 3D printed cap on the back. Running A&M garage skid, transfer case flip. Yeah, it's got the anti-wrap bar in there for an A&M garage. Real nice running truck. It is quite dinged up. It took a tumble a little while ago. Got another TF2 right here. This one is a step side flavor that I built up quite a while ago. I stole the drivetrain out of that one for another truck though, so it's right now a roller. But then I have a SP4C Cross. Love it. Another TF2 full roll cage. It's a Marlin. Yeah, it looks all ratty, but it's a runner as well. Then a short wheelbase with a Tamiya Jeep Wrangler body. Full interior. It does have scale dash in there, everything. I did put a sound system in the back of it. Usually I don't, but this time I did. I haven't ran that one in a while, but it is an awesome little truck. The Black Rock, or Cross Country, I guess. Haven't really ran it. Sat there since I got it, really dusty. This one is another build. This is a Blazer, but turned into a K5. Yeah, it's still a work in progress, but I've been working on it as I get the parts slowly. It's coming along. But yeah, I got some inner fenders to do on that one. This one's just a K5. It is the limited edition one, but I changed the body out for this one. Was blue. The orange I think looks a bit better. This guy, my 4Runner, was working on that one the other day. I have a couple things left to do to it. It does have scale driveline in there. All fit perfect. The body's not on 100% right now, but this is basically what it is. Yeah, that one is, I really like it. It's got, I don't like the shackles and Z-boxes, but I put them in there, just, it's not really a running truck. It's, yeah, I run it once in a while, but not hard. Cross SG4C. This one is one of my favorite trucks. I put a lot of time into this guy. It is the Gen 2 trans, Tekin electronics, MIP shafts. Very, very cool truck. This guy here is the 87 extra cab from rc4wd drive, but the whole chassis was done by me, flipped the axles, etc. But the body was done by Matt from Scale Builders Guild. It is a beautiful truck. Yeah, I don't see that one leaving anytime soon. This one is a Cross HC4. That was another build. It's not done yet either, but almost there. Almost there. Kind of a weathered US Navy look, but far from done. This is the 2015 D90 Land Rover that I built a little while ago. It's sat since I got it, basically. I built it. It's sat here waiting for some more parts to come for it. But yeah, The other ones I have are basically my kids' trucks, the X-Max 8S. That one's got a Max 5 and a 1100 kV motor, B&M mod 1.5 gears, lots of stuff in that one. But yeah, that's about it. If you want to see some more or see any of these trucks running, just let me know. More than happy to take them out and run for you. Also have the Beast 6x6, but just had that out the other day, cleaned it up, put it back. I was greasing it all up. Yeah. Also, another short wheelbase truck that I was testing some electronics in. It is RTR though. Had this one out a couple times so far. It's basically Mojave cab with, it's not clipped down at all right now, so it's kind of off, but the rc4wd drive long wheelbase flatbed. It's an awesome little truck as well. That short wheelbase is just so much fun. It yeah, really unpredictable, but that's the fun of it. Little SCX24, bunch of tires and stuff. But yeah, anyways, anything you want to see, let me know. I will bring it out, run it, build stuff. It is what it is. Thanks guys for watching. Have a good one. Bye.